Hey guys, it's been a while, and I have a few. Okay, guys, to be honest, before we get into the reason why I'm making this video, I want to tell you something, and it's good news. The good news is I'm gonna be coming back to making Diego the Tank Engine and Friends, but I will be honest, the Diego and X Danielle is a dead ship. And even if we do become friends, our the couple will act much differently and not in love because we're different ages. But since we're steam engines and we were built in the 1980s, I don't know how old we would be. And I don't know if it would even work. But anyways, guys, the reason I'm making this video is dedicated to my dog Coco. So she was born, I believe, I think 2006 or no, not 2006. She was born, I think, 2007 or 8 when I was real young, and I've had her since she was a puppy, and she's we would always play together even when we moved to a new house. When we were at my grandparents' house while our new house was getting settled, I started to miss her, and it's because she was at my other grandma's house, my dad's mom's house. And as soon as we moved into the new house, um, I was happy to see her again. But except for Buddy, who ran away, which is another story. So Coco came into our new house, but she was not allowed inside yet because it was a new house. She was an outside dog, and then when Dad wanted her to come inside the house again, because we would always used to let her come inside the old house, she was allowed back. They decided to bring her into the house. Yeah, and to be honest, a few days later, everything seemed fine. Everything was good. She's been a good dog, and we basically grew up together. Yeah, and she's basically been my best friend before. Well, when we adopted Bo, he was such a cute little puppy, and to be honest, guys, I actually spent more time with him than with Coco because he was a puppy and I always wanted to get another puppy because puppies are cute, and he's basically still a puppy right now. But I feel like since Coco got the jealousy, and I still love her, I love her, but just because I loved Bo doesn't mean I love Bo more than her. I loved both of them, but Bo was the new one, and yeah, and she would always follow my dad to make sure we were all safe. But unfortunately, like the years we have, like 2010 we moved in, 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. She's been a lot. She made it through those years, especially to 21 and 22. But guys, now it's to get serious. In 2022, like I believe in maybe April, she started to stop walking, and she basically, well, when Dad was and I was like, well, maybe she's just tired. And then one day when I was swinging, um she Dad was picking her up, and I was like, is she okay? But and then my dad said that we would we would have to put her down, and I was like, when I found out, I cried and I was very sad. And I remember walking over to my mom's bed, her bedroom, and when she saw me crying, I was like heartbroken. I didn't want her to die, and I thought she can't be that old. I was like, she's strong, and I didn't want to lose her. And a few days later, on the day that dad told me that Coco could no longer walk, and she was very old and she couldn't do anything, when I went to see her, she got up and started walking. So apparently she was fine, but she couldn't get to the door on time when she had to go to the restroom. So yeah, Dad had to pick her up, and yeah, she was really old, but she could still walk, but very slowly, taking her time, and I felt like she was gonna be okay. I thought she was gonna be okay. Well, maybe she's just tired, and then like when a few days later after that, Coco looked a lot better, and I thought, well, maybe she's gonna be fine. But a few days later, and I believe March 14th or 28th, 14th, I believe, or I'm thinking something else, or May, later May, Dad came in sad, and I thought, like, I thought he was just sad. I thought he was sad. I hugged him and I told him what was wrong, and he said that today was the day that Coco was going to be put down. And I was so heartbroken, and I ran over to her, and I didn't want her to die, and I was extremely heartbroken, you guys. And I made a live stream about y'all. I made a live stream about when Dad told me she was getting old, and I also did a live stream about like when I made a sad news stream, and that's when the day Coco was put down. So one day when I wanted to talk to Mom about Coco's passing, before, like, when I thought Dad was just taking her, but both Mom and Dad took her. And I wanted to talk to Mom, and because I was sad about her. And Dad came in and said, she's gone. And as soon as I heard that, I cried tears of sadness, loss, and pain. And I basically cried like a baby because I was like so heartbroken. And it's 2024 now. It's been 2 years since she was put down, and I do want to say this, you guys, whoever has been there for, like, I know I know I don't know how to edit yet, but I will try to do a memorial video for Coco. But this is, but that's the story, guys. Me and her have been such good friends, and to be honest, it's very hard to lose someone you love, especially a dog. And a dog is a man's best friend, and she was basically like my little sister. And when she died, I lost my little sister, and Coco, if you're listening to this, I love you, pretty girl. I wish you were still here right now. I hope you're feeling better in heaven. God bless, pretty girl.